sometimes one head is better than two.
Hi, liar. Hey.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 evil twins in TV.
I hope we are doing the right thing.
For this list, we are taking a look at malevolent small-screen characters that contrast with their more good-natured lookalikes.
What kind of a crazy game do you think you were playing?
I'm not playing no game.
Of course, if both twins turned out rotten, we'll accept them as a package deal. We've excluded doppelgangers or twins from alternate universes, like Vampire Willow.
This is weird.
Nice Cartman.
There's some candles and food in there. It ain't much, but it should get you through the night.
And Mirror Spock, though.
And I do not intend to simply disappear, as so many of your opponents have in the past.
And be forewarned, there may be a few spoilers ahead, so spoiler alert.
I toast our discovery of each other.
Number 10. Genie II, I Dream of Genie.
The trouble with we genies is that we're so fickle, we keep falling in love with other masters. Oh, I could never love anyone but my Major Nelson.
If Genie is a dream come true, then her twin sister is a nightmare.
I still do not trust you alone with my master.
Where Genie is wide-eyed, naive, and overly affectionate towards others, Genie II is vain, manipulative, and only concerned with granting her own selfish wishes. Green with envy, Genie II often seeks excitement by pulling the old switcheroo on Genie I and causing trouble for Major Nelson.
You kissed my master and made him think it was me!
To be fair, the best word to describe Genie II is wicked as opposed to flat-out evil.
How did you get Jeannie to hate me?
It was terribly simple.
Regardless, she's still one genie who should never be freed from her bottle.
It's the most delicious thing I ever had my whole life. What is it?
Shredded cardboard.
Number 9. Corporal Angus Borden, Bonanza.
I planned this whole thing out very carefully.
While the evil twin trope has been duplicated time and time again, it was still a fresh, if not innovative premise back in 1964.
I said he about my height and about my weight, so I followed him.
Bonanza popularized the concept with a season 5 episode where Little Joe's accused of being an army deserter named Angus Borden.
Straighten up when you're talking to the captain.
Now look, I'm not a soldier and I'm not in the army.
Shut up!
It turns out Joe shares an uncanny resemblance to Angus, who is naturally distinguished by his dastardly mustache.
Everything worked out real fine. Till another officer caught on to us.
Just as this runaway outlaw tried to steal Joe's identity, TV writers have since been copying the example Angus set in everything from sci-fi to soap operas.
Joe Cartwright?
That's what I wrote down there, ain't it?
Number 8. Noel Maguire, Shameless.
Scared? Gear boy. Not as scared as you this time.
Being a homophobic criminal, Paddy Maguire doesn't get along with his twin brother Noel, who's gay, law-abiding, and fluent in French.
Bonjour, Patrick.
Actually, Paddy's technically the evil twin here, which is the kind of depraved twist we'd expect from a dark dramedy like Shameless.
I'm giving him away and paying for it.
When Paddy faces jail time, he reunites with Noel to help clear his name.
We were as close as could be. You're still an angry thug.
And Noel gets Paddy off, right after getting another male off.
Caught me in flagrante.
The nightclub.
In the act.
Although the same actor portrays both brothers, this episode inventively credits Noel as being played by Neil Grades, an anagram for Sean Gilder.
You loved me being gay. Meant you could break away. Be on your own, not part of a pair.
Number 7. Booth Hubbard, 2.
I didn't kill my wife, but I did.
2 was a short-lived drama, but it did grant us one of the most memorable evil twins in television.
I won't tell anybody, but I won't tell a soul, I promise. I know you won't.
Separated as babies, the homicidal Booth Hubbard feels that his estranged brother, Gus McLean, got the better end of the deal.
Don't screw up, Gus. This may be the last chance I ever give you.
Since Booth is dying, it's too late for him to steal Gus's identity, so he does the next best thing. He frames Gus for his wife's murder and forces him to live out his tormented life.
Hello? Yo, bro. It's playtime again.
Michael Easton has a ball in this two-faced performance that ranges from restrained to over the top.
Hey, Gus.
Number 6. Flexo Futurama.
You bastard! They treated me like an animal, and that's what I became!
Flexo might have the satanic beard, but it's hard to imagine him being even more immoral than Bender.
Well, I don't feel as bad as you look. I'm just messing with you, kid.
These two bending units share a fair deal in common, from their serial codes to their shiny metal asses.
Haven't you heard? Us bending units are dangerously outdated. We overheat, we're radioactive, we cause erectile dysfunction.
The question is whether Flexo's the evil Bender, or is Bender the evil Flexo? Flexo's introductory episode on Futurama keeps the audience guessing, and Fry squinting his eyes in suspicion when a priceless atom is stolen. As for who's crowned the more evil robot, we'll leave that for you to find out.
You know that I'm in love with Bender.
Bender? That walking wuss factory?
Number 5. Katrina, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I'd like to introduce you to your twin, Katrina.
Hello, Sabrina. Wow, I'm so excited.
The Spellmans are full of secrets, the biggest being that every family member has a twin. One's destined to be a good witch, and the other a bad witch.
At this time, the good twin shall push the evil twin into the volcano.
Okie dokie.
Of course, Sabrina's the good witch in this case, meaning that her twin, Katrina, must be sent to the Twin Cities prison in the other realm.
That's where all the evil twins go after the volcano test.
Every once in a while, the nasty girl breaks out to summon a storm of mischief.
It was a pleasure seeing you again, Katrina. Pleasure was all yours.
But if Katrina were ever to convert Sabrina to the dark side, the two could certainly cook up some double toil and trouble.
They say ignorance is bliss. Sabrina, you're about to be very, very happy.
Number 4. Lore, Star Trek The Next Generation.
How many more Datas are there? Looks like just these two.
Androids' data and lore were made in the likeness of Dr. Noonien Soong.
To make a more comfortable, less perfect android. In other words, you.
Between the two, though, Lore has a much stronger grasp on contractions and emotions.
I say tomato, and you say tomato. I say potato, and you say potato.
The problem is that Lore's feelings are primarily limited to jealousy, arrogance, and resentment.
You're still alive. I'm surprised you woke me. Why didn't you just take me apart again and be done with it?
Considering himself a superior being, Lore is a master of deception who manipulates the Enterprise crew, the Borg, and his own brother.
The sons of Soong have joined together. And together, we will destroy the Federation.
Although he comes off as heartless, Lore does harbor strong affection for Data, as expressed in his final appearance on Star Trek The Next Generation.
I love you, brother.
Number 3. Ursula Buffet, Friends.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I was over there, and then you said, "Excuse me, hello, miss," so now I'm here.
Before any fan theories popped up connecting Phoebe from Friends with Ursula from Mad About You, the producers of both shows got out in front and made them sisters.
All we want is 2 cafe lattes.
And some biscotti cookies.
Good choice.
While both are quirky and played by Lisa Kudrow, Phoebe and Ursula couldn't be more different.
Enjoy your concert. Thanks. Enjoy your funeral.
Phoebe is honest and loving towards her friends, while Ursula is a compulsive liar that likely has no friends.
Why are you lying to him? I don't know. He said he did all this stuff, and then I said I did it too, and he got so excited. It was really fun.
Ripping out men's hearts.
He is so great. But that's over.
And using her sister's name as a porn star alias.
I thought I'd find you here, Nosferatu.
Ursula possesses no moral compass whatsoever, yet somehow she's hard to dislike.
Twin stuff is always a real big seller.
Number 2. Cersei and Jaime Lannister, Game of Thrones.
Things I do for love.
King's Landing's favorite twin-cest couple deserves a spot on this list solely for bringing Joffrey into the world.
At night, the man that put an end to that deviant's life.
Their demon spawn aside, Cersei and Jaime Lannister are still horrible individuals.
There's really nothing you wouldn't do, is there?
For my family, no, nothing.
It's actually hard to decide who's more despicable.
If I faint, pull me out. I don't intend to be the first Lannister to die in a bathtub.
Cersei delights in tormenting her little brother and enables almost every sadistic action her spoiled brat commits.
Stop that. You're making me uncomfortable.
Jaime, meanwhile, crippled a little boy and raped his sister in front of their son's corpse.
Jaime, no, babe, please. Please. Stop it. Stop it.
No.
No matter who's the lesser of these two evils, we wouldn't want either of them on the Iron Throne.
Someone will walk in.
I don't care.
Before we do a double take with our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
This innocent-looking knife has over 200 functions. One is a death ray.
A death ray?
Do you have anything to say before I kill you? Yeah, your boat just sailed.
You know, when it comes right down to it, I don't like this.
Go to the window, John. Let the magic begin.
Number 1. Hugo The Simpsons.
Mom, Hugo's eating his napkin.
He only appears once in a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror short, but Bart's conjoined twin leaves a lasting impression like a grotesque scar.
It was then I knew the only option was to separate you two immediately. You'll both need to sign these.
Having spent his whole life chained in an attic eating fish heads, Hugo is driven mad and can only restore his sanity by reattaching himself to his bro.
What do you want from me? You'll see after the surgery.
The Igor-like Hugo manages to be creepy while also being lovable, to an extent.
But I'll be sane once I sew us back together.
Although the build-up to Hugo's reveal is great. The character's payoff is even more shocking, funny, and clever, questioning the entire concept of evil twins.
That means the evil twin is, and always has been, Bart.
Do you agree with our list?
This is more than you deserve.
Who's your favorite TV evil twin?
Nah, you're all right. Good to see you, buddy.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I made a pigeon rat.